shockingly, it's semi-bipartisan. A lot of people showed up that people weren't expecting, which is a very good thing, which is a very, very good thing. And I know that we're all going to make a deal on health care.
Well, there you have it. President Trump sounding confident he can deliver on one of his biggest campaign promises. At one point, he said it will be easy. Marc Thiessen, fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, a columnist at the Washington Post, and a Fox News contributor. Marc, welcome back. Good morning to you. I know we're all going to make a deal on health care. That's such an easy one. Maybe there's some sarcasm thrown into that comment. Characterize it. Does it happen or not now?
No, I mean, I don't think it's going to be easy. Nothing's going to be easy with the situation on Capitol Hill today, but this especially will not be easy. So Trump's premise is that he's just going to let Obamacare collapse, and it's going to get so bad that the Democrats will come to him and beg him to cut a deal. And the fact is, it's not happening that way. Obamacare is in trouble, but it's not in any kind of a death spiral. So, for example, premiums are skyrocketing, absolute fact. But the problem is 83% of the people on Obamacare get subsidies. And under the current law, the subsidies increase dollar for dollar with the premium increases. So for the vast majority of people, those premium increases don't hurt them at all. They hurt the taxpayers. All of us who've subsidized it are going to get screwed. But the people who are getting this as premium increases, most of them don't. And then second of all, insurers are pulling out. That is absolutely a fact. And there will probably be some states in the next year or so that have no insurers whatsoever in the exchanges. But what else is happening is that the commercial insurers pull out, and Medicaid HMOs, which provide crappy coverage, are coming in to scoop up those subsidies. So what will happen is there will be, Obamacare will limp along. It'll be worse care at higher costs, which is the exact opposite of what President Obama promised, but it's not going to collapse. So Democrats have no incentive to come to Trump and say, let's work out a deal, because they're fine with the taxpayers spending more money to subsidize people who need subsidies for higher premiums.
Well, I tell you, last hour we talked to Trey Gowdy and John McCain, and I asked them both what the priorities should be. And they both said health care. So you described the Democrat situation. What about the Republican situation on this?
Well, so, I mean, look at what's happening in the Senate right now. First of all, we're about to, the Democrats are not interested in working with Republicans on anything right now. They're filibustering Neil Gorsuch, who is probably the most qualified person in recent memory to be put before the Supreme Court. So the Republicans are going to have to pull the nuclear option to get him on the court. In the wake of that fallout, does anyone think that they're suddenly going to come together and sing Kumbaya and have a bipartisan health care bill? I don't think that's going to happen. And on top of that, by April 28th, if we don't get 60 votes for a budget, then the government shuts down. So there's a big mess up on Capitol Hill. And nobody is talking about coming together and holding hands and doing bipartisan health care reform right now. It's just not happening.
Apparently it was talked about with great enthusiasm in that Republican meeting yesterday. And that's been described by member people who were behind doors. So we'll see where... we'll see where that goes. I'm going to mark you down for a maybe, or maybe not.
Always optimistic.
As we are. Marc Thiessen, thank you so much in Washington today.
Thank you,
Marc.
Thanks, Bill.